If you are a senior who struggles with walking and keeping your overall stability as you move through your daily activities, today that is all going to change. I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite gait training exercises that I use with the seniors that I work with to improve their coordination when walking to reduce the risk of falling. By implementing all of these exercises, in particular the last one, your balance and gait will improve so much that you will likely never need to watch another balance video ever again. Now, to improve your overall gait capacity and balance, we need to be doing a few types of specific exercises. These types of exercises will strengthen your core, your hips and leg muscles, in addition to your gait when taking long steps. I'll place links to all the products we are going to be using in the video down in the description. Now let's see a few ways to improve your gait. To begin our gait training program, we will start with some alternating marches in place. I really enjoy this exercise because it gives a foundation framework to all of the muscles we use when we are walking. In addition to this, it of course challenges your balance to a great degree. Try doing a nice, slow and controlled repetition all the way up and down when doing this exercise. Once finished, you can start to add in some slider lunges. You're going to grab a slider, place it on the ground of course, and then you can hold on to something to give you a little bit of balance support. But doing this exercise very carefully and very slowly allows you to really work the hip and leg muscles in an extended position, which is exactly what we're trying to strengthen and get used to help improve our overall gait capabilities. So really go nice and slow in this one. Go back as far as you can. And once you finish that exercise, another favorite one of mine to really improve the overall ability of your hips and leg muscles to move in a nice long line is called our long steps. So you're going to be reaching as far forward as you can, trying to really push the envelope here. So you're reaching farther forward than you might normally would, trying to get out of your comfort zone. That's the idea. So reach far forward, big far steps, really challenging your overall gait. And of course, doing some hurdles is a classic exercise. Place them a few feet apart, and then you are going to try to step up and over that hurdle in a nice, slow, and controlled fashion. So this is similar to what we were doing with those marches at the beginning of our workout demonstration, but the hurdles add a little bit more complexity. You're going to have to be reaching a little bit higher. I love these hurdles that I'm using in the video and down in the description because they're adjustable, so you can make them a little bit lower or a little bit higher depending on your ability level. Adding on to that hip strength exercise, we can do some side stepovers. Now, we're moving in a slightly different plane of motion, as in we're not going forward and backward, which is what we typically do when we are actually walking. That's why this is so crucial to do this exercise, because we're strengthening different muscles in different planes of motion, which often get neglected during gait training. But equally important, we are still really challenging that overall center of gravity going side to side. And of course, when we're doing this, we're really trying to slowly lower ourselves down on each direction before adding in some banded walks. Banded walks are one of my favorite exercises. You're going to attach a resistance band around your ankles, and you are going to try to keep a nice wide distance on the band the entire time. We're reaching very far forward, backwards and forwards, both directions. This really challenges all the hip muscles that help us in our gait training and walking capabilities, but also really challenge that balance as well. So it's multifaceted in the approach and can give you a good bang for your buck, in addition to doing some reverse hurdles. Now, you're going to dust off those hurdles that we used earlier, place one right behind you, and then all you're going to do is step up and over behind that one hurdle and then reach back up and over. So this is where you might need to lower the setting if you do use the hurdles from the description down below, because this exercise is going to rapidly change your center of gravity, really test your balance, and improve the overall ability of your gait. In addition to one of my favorite exercises being balance catches, these will greatly improve your ability to move quickly in space, as well as challenging your ability to take very large steps. Lean forward, reach your foot out, try to catch yourself. Be careful with these, only go as far forward as you comfortably can, and these will greatly reduce the chances of falling. Moving on to our balance pad clock tips. You will place a balance pad or a towel or pillow on the floor and gently reach one leg all the way around, tapping almost like you're doing a clock. So it's going to be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, of course, repeating on both sides to get equal balance work in your legs. This will challenge your core strength and stability, as well as work that overall movement pattern, which helps to improve your gait. Nice and controlled, and of course, finishing off with some banded marches. These are an awesome exercise. You're going to take that resistance band that we used earlier in the workout, place it around the arches of your feet, and then practice bringing that knee up as high as you can and gently lower it down. This will challenge your balance, really work those core muscles that help us keep our gait training at the highest capacity. Really give these a shot, and I promise you will get benefit. Like the video if you enjoyed this and it helped you out. Subscribe to our channel as we help individuals of all abilities in life improve their health and knowledge of the gym. Otherwise, you can check out this other video I created giving you a few great balance exercises to keep you steady.
Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing